You checked your bank account this morning, and something in your chest just dropped. You work. You budget. You sacrifice. You said no to the latte. You clipped the coupons. You transferred $200 into savings last Tuesday. And somehow, you're still running out of money before the month runs out. So, what is going on? Here's the truth nobody told you, Mama. It's not that you're bad with money. It's that you were handed 11 habits that were designed to keep you broke. And today, we're exposing every single one. Here's what nobody talks about. Moms are the #1 financial decision makers in most households. Studies show moms control up to 85% of household purchasing decisions. 85%. That's nearly everything. But here's the cruel irony. Moms are also the least likely to invest, the most likely to carry high-interest debt, and the group most financially impacted by divorce, illness, and career gaps. Why? Because the system was never built with moms in mind. The financial advice out there? It was written for single men with no kids, no emotional labor, and no school pickups. So when it doesn't work for you, you think you are the problem. You are not the problem. The habits are the problem. And habits, unlike your mother-in-law's opinion, can actually be changed. So let's go through all 11. Right now. Together. Habit number 1. No budget. Or worse, a budget you made once in January and never looked at again. Here's the psychology behind this one. Budgeting feels like restriction. Like punishment. Like you're being put in a financial timeout. But a budget isn't a cage, Mama. It's a GPS. You wouldn't drive to a new city with no directions and just hope you get there. So why do we do that with our money every single month? The fix? Try the Mom's 3-bucket method. Bucket 1. Needs, rent, groceries, utilities. Bucket 2. Wants, coffee, fun, self-care. Yes, this is allowed. Bucket 3. Future you. Savings, debt payoff, investments. That's it. 3 buckets. Start there. Habit number 2. Emotional spending. Okay, real talk. It's 11 p.m. The kids are finally asleep. You've answered 47 questions today, broken up 3 fights, made dinner that nobody ate, and you deserve something. So you open Amazon. And suddenly, you have a new throw pillow, a facial steamer, and a set of herb garden starters you will absolutely never use. Sound familiar? This is called retail therapy, and psychologists say it works. For about 20 minutes. And then the package arrives and you feel nothing. Except the credit card bill. You feel that. The fix? Create a 24-hour rule. Before any non-essential purchase, you wait 24 hours. Put it in your cart. Close the laptop. If you still want it tomorrow and it fits the budget, buy it guilt-free. Most times, you'll forget it existed. Habit number 3. Pretending your credit score doesn't exist. Moms, your credit score is like your financial reputation. And ignoring it doesn't make it better. It just means you find out how bad it is at the worst possible moment, like when you're trying to buy a house. Or a car. Or get approved for anything. A low credit score costs you more money in interest every single month. We're talking thousands of dollars a year, just for having a bad score. The fix? Check your score free at annualcreditreport.com, then focus on these 3 things. White heavy checkmark, pay on time. Every time white heavy checkmark, keep credit card balances below 30% of your limit. White heavy checkmark, don't open 5 new cards in 1 month. Hot mess, Mama, I see you. Habit number 4. No emergency fund. Can I tell you something scary? 67% of Americans can't cover a $1,000 emergency without going into debt. And moms? We have more emergencies than anyone. Broken bones. Broken cars. Broken appliances. Kids who decide to put a crayon in the school iPad, hypothetically speaking. When there's no emergency fund, every single surprise becomes a crisis. And crises lead to debt. And debt leads to stress. And stress leads to, you guessed it, emotional spending. It's a cycle. And your emergency fund is what breaks it. The fix? Start with $500. That's it. Not $10,000. Not 6 months of expenses. Just $500 in a separate savings account you don't touch. That one small buffer changes everything psychologically. Habit number 5. Paying yourself absolutely last. Moms are wired to take care of everyone else first. It's not weakness, it's conditioning. We've been taught that selflessness is a virtue. But financially, it is quietly devastating. When you pay everyone else first, the mortgage, the daycare, the car, the kids' soccer league, and then try to save what's left, there is nothing left. There is never anything left. The fix: pay yourself first. The moment your paycheck hits, before bills, before groceries, automatically transfer even $25 to savings. $25. That's less than one Starbucks run per week. Make it automatic so you never have to decide. Decisions are exhausting. Automation is freedom. Habit number 6. The subscription graveyard. Raise your hand if you're paying for something right now that you haven't used since the Obama administration. A gym membership. A meditation app. That meal kit service you tried for 2 weeks before you remembered you hate cooking. The average American household wastes $329 per month on unused subscriptions. That's $3,948 a year, quietly leaving your account every single month. The fix: do a subscription audit right now. Go to your bank statement. Highlight every recurring charge. Ask, did I use this in the last 30 days? If no, cancel it today. Not tomorrow. Today. Use apps like Rocket Money or Trim to find hidden subscriptions automatically. Habit number 7. Avoiding investing because it feels scary, complicated, or like it's not for people like you. Let me say this clearly. Investing is not just for Wall Street men in suits. It is for moms in yoga pants drinking cold coffee at 8 a.m. It is for you. Here's why this matters. If you put $100 in a savings account, in 10 years you might have $110. If you invest that same $100 in a basic index fund, in 10 years it could be $200 or more without you doing anything. That's compound interest. And it's the closest thing to magic that finance has. The fix: start with a Roth IRA or your employer's 401k. Contribute even $50 a month. Use beginner-friendly apps like Fidelity, Vanguard, or Acorns. You don't need to know everything. You just need to start. Habit number 8. Using credit cards to fill the gaps between paychecks. This one hurts because it feels like a solution. The fridge is empty. Payday is Friday. The card is right there. But here's what's actually happening. The average credit card interest rate in 2026 is over 20%. 20%. That means every $100 you charge and don't pay off immediately costs you $120. Then $144. Then more. Credit cards used wrong are the most expensive loans on the planet. The fix: credit cards are for planned purchases, only things already in your budget. Use them for the rewards. Pay them off in full every month. If you can't pay it in full, don't charge it. Full stop. Habit number 9. Saving money with no actual goal attached. Here's the psychology. The human brain doesn't get motivated by vague ideas. Save more money is not a goal. It's a wish. But save $2,000 by December for a family emergency fund? That's a goal. Your brain can work with that. Research shows that people with specific financial goals save 2 to 3 times more than people without them. The fix: write down one financial goal right now. Make it specific. Give it a number. Give it a deadline. Put it somewhere you see it every single day. Your refrigerator. Your phone wallpaper. Your bathroom mirror. Wherever you look, remind yourself why you're doing this. Habit number 10. Letting your partner handle all the finances and staying completely in the dark. Moms, I say this with love and zero judgment. You need to know what is happening with your money. Not because you don't trust your partner, but because life is unpredictable. Divorce, death, disability, these aren't fun topics. But women who are financially uninformed are far more vulnerable when life changes. The fix: have a monthly money date with your partner. 30 minutes. Review accounts, bills, and savings together. Both names on the accounts. Both sets of eyes on the numbers. Financial partnership is not about control. It's about security. And habit number 11. The most expensive habit of all. Waiting. Waiting until the kids are older. Until you make more money. Until things calm down. Until you understand it better. Until January 1st. Mama, the right time does not exist. There will always be a reason to wait. But here's what waiting actually costs you. A 30-year-old who invests $200 a month until age 65 will have roughly $400,000, assuming average market returns. A 40-year-old doing the exact same thing? About $150,000. 10 years of waiting cost her $250,000. The best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is right now. Now, which habits hit which moms hardest? Stay-at-home moms, habits 5 and 10 hit hardest. No personal income makes financial invisibility feel normal. It is not. Working moms, habits 2 and 6 are your traps. Convenience spending and subscriptions creep in when you're exhausted. Crunchy moms, watch out for habit 8. Organic, everything adds up fast. The credit card becomes a crutch. Tiger moms, habit 9 is yours. You invest in your kids' future intensely, but what about yours? Hot mess moms, habit 1 and 4. No budget, no cushion. One surprise away from full financial chaos. AI-enhanced moms, you know the tools. But habit 11 is your enemy. Researching without acting is just expensive procrastination. Village moms, habit 7. The community mindset is beautiful, but collective spending with no personal investing leaves you vulnerable. Every single one of these habits is fixable. And now you know which ones are yours. Here's what I need you to hear before you close this video. You are not bad with money. You were just never given the right information in a language that actually spoke to your life. That changes today. Your action steps, starting right now. Pick one habit from this list, write down one specific financial goal, move even $25 to savings before you spend anything else this week. One habit, one goal, $25. That is how financial change actually happens, not all at once, but one decision at a time. And you just made one by watching this video. So, which habit hit closest to home for you? Drop your mom type in the comments below. Are you a hot mess mom? A tiger mom? A village mom? Tell me which habit you're breaking first. If this video helped you, hit subscribe right now, because every week we break down real money moves for real moms in a way that actually makes sense for your life. And next, watch this video because what we cover next is going to change how you think about money forever. I'm rooting for you, mama. Let's get it.